Okay, welcome back again to part 4 of SAT official exam practice. If A equals 4 over 7, 1, 5 over 2, 4, 11, and 11 over 2, and 7. B equals 4 over 7, 7 over 4, 4, and 7. If N is a member of both set A and set B, which of the following must be true? Okay. Common, it's a member of both of them. It means it's common between both of them. So it can be either 4 over 7, which is common, or 4, which is also common, or 7. Let's read the statements. Statement number 1. If n is an integer, is n an integer? Think no, because it can be 4 over 7. 4 over 7 is not an integer. So number 1 is no. 4n is an integer. If you multiplied 4 here by 4 over 7, it will be 16 over 7, which is not an integer. So it's wrong. N is 4. It's not a must. It may be 4 over 7. It may be 7. So all are wrong. Obviously, number A is the right answer. A is the right answer, which is none. Okay, fine. Let's go to number 12. The nth term of a sequence is defined by the equation 4n times 3, which means if my term is first, it will be 4 times 1 plus 3. If it's second, 4 times 2 plus 3, and so on. Here, he's asking about the 50th term is how much greater than the 45 term. All what will we do is to get the value of term number 50 and term number 45, then get the difference between both of them, because we need to compare between them. Okay, let's try. 4 times 50 plus 3. 4 times 50 is 200. 200 plus 3 is 203. 45. So I will replace n here by 45. 4 times 45 plus 3. 4 times 45 is 180. 180 plus 3 is 183. That's it. What's the difference between them? Of course, it's 20, or 20 mentally, or when we subtract 3 minus 3 is 0. The first number which has 0 here, it's 20, so it will be the right answer. Okay, fine. Let's go to the second example. The third, sorry. Okay. Okay, here we have some cubes A, B, C, D, E with different dimensions, length, width, and height, or sides. And we have here cube and rectangular prism with different dimensions. Okay, and they are not drawn to scale, of course. Which of the following rectangular solid shown above has a volume closest to the volume of a right circular cylinder with radius 2 and height 4? Let's go back to the volume of the cylinder. What's the rule of the volume of the cylinder? Actually, the cylinder is like, it has two bases, looks like, which are circles. And when we extend the two circles by their height, we will get the volume. So let's remember the rule. The rule is the area of the base of the cylinder, which is area of the circle, of course, which is pi r squared. Pi r squared is the area of the base of the cylinder. When we multiplied it by the height, we will get its volume. Pi r squared times height. Fine. Fine, let's make it 3.14, and I will tell you now why. 3.14, sorry, this is point by the way. 3.14 times r squared. The radius here is 2, so r squared is 4. The height also is 4 times 4. Okay, 3.40. Fine. The question, which one is closest to the volume of the cylinder of these solids, rectangular prisms? Okay. Without solving, what's the volume of each solid here? Side times side, or length times width times height, or whatever. So I'm gonna multiply the 3 dimensions by each other. What's the closest? Mentally, it must be one which has 2 fours at least. 4 times 4 times 3. 4 is the same like 4. 4 is the same like 4. And 3 is so close to 3.14. So, by luck, this one is the right answer. Without calculation. Okay. Here, flour, water, and salt are mixed by weight in the ratio of 5 to 4 to 1. So let's use our ratio way. Flour to water to salt. F to W to S. What's the ratio? 5, 4, 1. Okay, let's complete reading. In order to make 5 pounds of this, what weight of salt in pounds is required? What is the total pounds that I'm using? It's 5, okay? So I will add another place here for the total, which is what? 5. The real total is 5. What about the total or the sum of this ratio? 5 plus 4 plus 1, which is 10. Simply, I'm going to ask myself, 10 became 5 by doing what? Yeah, of course, by dividing by 2. So, dividing by 2. So, if he's asking me about the salt by the same ratio, I will divide 1 by 2, which is 1 over 2. So, this will be the right answer. Thanks a lot. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to share, subscribe, and like.